Hey, this is Mockingbird and Blue Jay with Mysterious Universal Chatter, and we are here because we have a story for you. Now, Blue Jay's had an experience, and he wants to share it with us. So, Blue Jay, thank you for sharing this story with us. Go ahead, it's all yours.
All right, so basically, I used to have this room, and you would lay on the bed, and the bed would just start shaking. It was kind of crazy because it wasn't from you getting into the bed. Obviously, the bed's going to shake when you get into it, but it would be after you already had laid down and was still, and everything was calm.
Okay, did you check under the bed to make sure there was nothing under the bed?
Of course.
Okay.
The other issue was, I had a dog. The dog would go up to it was a baby, so the dog would always come up to you no matter what. It wasn't an issue, always. But sometimes what would happen is it's like the dog would just freeze at the doorway, or whenever she was in there, she would just start looking up at the ceiling, and then she would follow it down to the floor. Then she would look up to the ceiling, and there wasn't no flies or anything like that. It was just very, definitely very strange.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Okay, have you experienced anything else besides just the bed moving? Have you experienced anything else that you want to tell us about?
There's
come out. We want to hear it. That's why you are here. We want to hear the stories.
Some strange dreams as well.
Was that happening in the same bed?
Yes, it's almost like you'd feel like you couldn't move. It was almost like a dream.
Mm-hmm.
But then one side of you, it's like it wasn't a dream. It's like you just could not move. You know what I mean? It's very, very strange.
What's the dream?
It was a dream.
Oh, the dream was that you couldn't move?
Yes, but one side of me is like it wasn't a dream because it was so real. Does that make sense?
And when you couldn't move, what did you see? Did you see anything?
Yes.
Why don't you tell the people what you saw?
Let's just say there was an elongated face laying next to me with the over-exaggerated mouth. But over-exaggerated, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was very, very strange. And I'm not like a heavy dreamer either, so...
Was it somebody you knew?
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Did you know this person personally?
Yes. I would definitely say yes. But all joking aside, it's very creepy,
Yeah, I could imagine.
The whole bed thing just can't be explained. And it's not like, every once in a while. This was all the time.
So was it like during a period of time that you would experience this? You know what I mean? Would it go on for like a month or two? You experienced and then it stopped, or
I see what you're saying.
I mean, what was going on at this point in your life when you experienced like the bed shaking and the elongated face? And I mean, how were you feeling? Were you feeling okay? Were you sick? Were you, did anything contribute to any of that?
Well, actually, I was feeling fine. It ain't like nothing was really out of the ordinary.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's what kind of makes it very strange. Because like I said, I don't really have a whole lot of dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it just felt. This is one of them deals where the dreaming part just felt so real. Now the bed shaking, you'd be wide awake and you can obviously feel the bed shaking.
Okay. Well, I can agree with him on that because I've experienced the same kind of thing as with the bed shaking, and I think we kind of talked about it because we were kind of both freaked out because I experienced it one time and he experienced it another time, and I didn't tell him because I didn't want to freak him out, but he came to me and told me because he was freaked out because it happened during the day. So
I was gonna say with that whole thing, it's not like it had to be at night or in the morning or at the day. It don't matter when you lay down on it, it's gonna shake. Like after you then became still and about to go to sleep and all that.
Right, especially when you get comfortable. It's almost like wake up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like whatever it is, it's saying wake up.
It's gonna shake.
You know, so it's kind of, ooh, yeah.
And sometimes, and now it does do it more than others. Like, you know, sometimes it just be a little, sometimes you'll be sitting there like this, you know what I mean? And you're just like, what is going on?
Yeah. So have you ever felt fear, or, I mean, how does it make you feel? Are you scared? Are you, you know, are you like concerned, or are you just like freaked out by it, you know, in some sense?
Surprisingly, it's one of the things where it happens so much to where you're just like,
You're kind of used to it now?
here we go. Yep.
I understand. I would be the same thing too. Wow. So, okay. So we got a moving bed.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, I got a story for you, a quick one. Let me give you a good story. This is very creepy, guys. There is a time where I was in this particular room, laying down, and at night, I swore that something was coming in the room through my window. And it was really, really creepy and scary, and it was like this unnormal shadow, huge, like tall, huge, just walking right through the window. Like, didn't open it, the window's locked, I know they're locked, and it just came right in the freaking window. And another time in the backyard, I saw the same thing, a freaking shadow, huge. And someone else saw it too. I'm not going to mention that person's name because I did not ask if I could put them on here. So, but they saw it too. It was a huge black shadow. What it was, we have no idea. But let's just say that we got in the house very quickly because it was scaring me. And it was actually in the backyard. Okay, so that's what really freaked me out, because where I thought it was coming in was in the window that is towards the backyard at that time. So there it is, and that's my story. You got his story, and then you got my story.
But I can relate to your story too.
Can you?
Cause I'm telling you, one time I was sitting out back, and I could, and you know, it's like one of them things where you think your eyes are playing trick on you, but then you hear somebody else's story, and you're like, maybe my eyes aren't playing tricks on me.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I mean, you guys don't have to believe this. That's all up to you. We don't care either way. You know, we just want to give you our stories and, you know, tell you kind of what we're experiencing in some sense, and see if there's anybody out there that's experiencing some of this stuff. And otherwise, we're doing okay. I mean, as far as, you know, sanity goes, I mean, we're doing okay, but it could get pretty creepy. So you guys just, you know, hit us up and let us know what you think about this. This big black shadow that comes in the window. Now, I haven't experienced that in a minute. So, this was, I'd say, quite a while back. But it's a memory like it was yesterday. So, it'll creep you out. It'll kind of worry you sometimes. But, I mean, I really just, I try not to think about it. I guess that's the best point you could put it. But we got so much more stories coming, and this is just one of the many, which is the one I saw, and what he experienced with the bed, which I could vouch for that bed because I know I've experienced what he's experienced. So anybody who's experienced weird stuff like that, you know, hit us up. Let us know what it could be, why.
In the comment section.
Yeah, leave a comment in the comment section, you know, if you have experienced stuff like this. I mean, we're really legitimately serious about this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse my language. About this stuff. Yeah, we just, you know, we just want to see if there's anybody that's willing to come forward and say, yes, this is happening, or yes, you know, they can give us some clue as to what it is, because we really don't, we've wrecked our brain on trying to figure it out, right?
Oh yeah.
Like trying to figure out
For
what
sure.
or who or anything. But as far as that goes, we have no idea. So you guys just thank you for listening to us. Once again, I'm Mockingbird, and this is Blue Jay coming at you from our place to yours. Thank you for sharing the time with us. Anything you want to say, Blue Jay, before we knock out?
One more thing, like she said in the first video, if you do happen to even think you saw something in the background or whatever, just let us know.
Yeah. I mean,
Of course.
it'd be good to know. But we thank you guys once again for joining us, and we will check in with you guys tomorrow, and we'll be breaking out some more stories, okay? So like I said, please, if you like us, let us know. We just here to see if anybody can guide us and tell us, what these things might be. We'll hit you up with some more information tomorrow. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Blue Jay.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, well, tune in again tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Have a blessed one.